We are going to learn the course Production Management. In this session, we shall try to learn the basic concepts related to production, a glossary related to the production management in totality. The flow of presentation shall be, we shall understand the scope of the course Production Management, then the 10 key terms related to production, of course with definitions of it. Then we shall have a brief overview of the concept of smart manufacturing that is relevant to the today's manufacturing or production systems. Also, we shall address what is Industry 4.0, and of course we shall sum up with the objectives of the course and the suggested reading or references for this course. So this is in totality the syllabus that is prescribed by our university, where we have 6 units, and in totality we get to know production management plus few very essential concepts of work study, that is time and motion study, also shall be learned. So addressing very specifically unit number 1 from section A, in today's session we shall try to understand what is the concept of production. The second term is management. What is management? Putting it very simply, if we do it this way, it is managing men. Now, production, planning and control. We need to study further in details what are the various elements of production planning and control, what are the functions of production planning and control. So again, if we try to define the word production, could you recall what is production? Yes, conversion of the raw material from the given form to the desired form. In fact, the complete manufacturing system is a whole value chain that needs to be identified very correctly, and ensuring every step in the value chain is addressed with an intent of increasing the productivity of the given firm. So broadly, we could say these are the 4 phases through which the system works. So design part, then analysis, then implement, then development. Or we could say design, develop, implement and analyze it further. Hello friends, we are going to talk about production planning and control. So could we define production in a very simple way as the conversion of the raw material from the given form to the desired form? Addressing this part, so we could divide the entire production planning and control into 2 aspects. One, the planning related functions, so the pre-planning, planning, then routing, scheduling, loading, and the control functions, dispatching, the follow-up, inspection, and of course the evaluation part, that is the corrective action taken. The details which we in the next sessions to follow. So now let's have a brief overview about what exactly is smart manufacturing, right? Let's explore through this small AV.
In the history of industry, there have been many revolutions. And now we're facing the next one, connectivity. But how can a company handle this? What does the industry of the future look like? Our experts have been wrestling with these questions for years. They know that the complete digitalization of the manufacturing industry plays a key role in the process. Why? That's simple. In the future, it will be more important than ever to operate quickly, flexibly, and cost-effectively. Product life cycles are becoming increasingly shorter, while product variants are becoming progressively larger. Just like large volumes, small quantities must be produced economically. Lead times will become shorter, so that delivery must become faster. For companies, this means that in the future, they must align their organization much more rigorously to meet customer needs. This can only be achieved if companies start today to digitize, automate, and above all, interconnect all processes. Not only within the company, but also along the entire value chain. This means a convergence of the various areas. Customers and business partners are part of the total process. The goal is to make all relevant data available anytime and be able to control the whole network of value creation in real time, from product planning and product and production development all the way up to production and logistics. Of course, data security must be assured at all times. Synchronizing digital and physical value streams not only increases productivity of companies, but also their efficiency, quality, and innovative capacity. The Industry 4.0 concept isn't new, but unlike before, we now have the knowledge and technology for it to become affordable reality. As you can see, the industry of the future presents us with many opportunities, challenges, and questions. But what's most important? What will you do? Let's shape the future together, securely, cost-effectively, with quality and efficiency. KPMG.
Hope that you've got a brief overview about smart manufacturing and Industry 4.0. We shall try to explore it further through a small quiz. So what exactly is achieved through production management? Obviously, the obvious outcome, if we have to think about through production management, if it is going to be in the form of a physical entity, we could call it as a product. If it is not a physical entity, we could think about it in the form of some kind of service. So we can now say production as a process which could lead to giving an outcome in the form of either products or services. So let's explore further what is achieved through. Obviously, both the aspects which are very vital, that is the quality and the volume or quantity of products that are made using the production management concept. We require manpower, that's men and women, appropriate requisite machinery or equipment, the raw material or materials. Then of course space is required, which helps in identifying a suitable layout, which we call it as plant layout. Time is a very significant factor. Now if we have seen it carefully, smart manufacturing, time has become very vital. Every product that is made, the product life cycle is shortening with the advent of smart manufacturing, wherein artificial intelligence is added. Of course, the amount of money or capital that also needs to be explored, and as we have said, it could be either in the form of products or services. Now briefly, let's quickly run through what exactly we are going to go through. Next session we shall address types of production system, then functions of PPC, and likewise here you could go through the details of all the further aspects. We shall also try to establish relationship between what is plant layout and how it is correlated with type of production. So here's a scientific definition of production management, which involves planning, organizing, or coordination, directing and controlling of all these aspects, basically materials, which are very important in the complete value chain or supply chain. So the basic objective of production management could be stated as to produce goods or services of course, the right quality and quantity, and at the predetermined time, and of course very crucial is it should be at pre-established cost. So products, if that is the outcome, they should be with the optimum cost. Services offered should be also at minimal or optimal. So we can say the objectives of PM are reflected in right quality, right quantity, predetermined time, and pre-established manufacturing cost. Putting it more methodically, we could say the objectives of production management are to produce goods and services as per the estimated manufacturing cost and minimum inputs of resources, to produce right quality goods and services according to the standards laid down, according to the schedule, of course optimize resources, then maximum utilization of the manpower, and cost has to be as minimum as possible. So here are some of the suggested books for your reading, enabling you to become more interested in this course of production management, which is a very, very vital aspect in our. So next session we study types of production. So thank you very much.